Class on August 26th, Wednesday. Unfortunately, I made a mistake and I forgot to record the class, so I do this one again and then record. For whom didn't attend in class or didn't watch class online live. So I'm going to record this class again. On Moodle, you can see chapter 1 and chapter 2, today's lecture. This one is lecture notes and this one is PowerPoint. I will share PowerPoint slide. Okay, chapter 1, operations and productivity. This chapter is about what is operations management. Operations management, combination of two words, operations and management. Management, this one is definition of management. I believe you already took management courses such as principles of management, general management, introductory management, and so on. So based on their text, management textbook, management is the attainment of organizational goals in an effective and efficient manner. Okay, usually I ask what is organizational goals, then many answers among them. The answer what I want is making profit or making money. They do business to make money or make profit, more profit, more money. Maybe that is an organizational goal or company's goal. To do that, they should do something in an effective and efficient manner. Let's define what is efficiency and what is effectiveness. Efficiency is doing something at the lowest possible cost. Okay, so if a company want to improve efficiency, they should do something lowest possible cost. That means make it cheaper. Produce something cheaper or service at low cost. Then, if they cut the cost using whatever, using low cost material and process, make a better process, faster process, then cost low, then efficiency improved. And then effectiveness, doing the right things to create the most value for the company. Okay. Say again, to improve effectiveness, they should improve value. Then another question, what is value? Then value is quality over price. If you want to buy something, then you compare, look at the product at this store and that store. Then if one store sell the same one at $100, and then the other one sell at the same one $50, then you may buy $50 one. because you say because it is cheaper, but same quality over 100 or over 150, then 51 is higher value. So when we say something maybe cheaper, but if their quality is the same, then cheaper one, higher value. So to improve value, we should increase quality or decrease price, or both, improve quality and price. Then value increased. Then effectiveness improved. Go back to the definition of management. So to attainment of goal, organizational goal, or company's goal, they should do something in an effective and efficient manner. So say again, effectiveness and efficiency. Efficiency, to improve efficiency, we should cut the cost, make it cheaper, then efficiency improves. Effectiveness, to improve effectiveness, increase quality or decrease cost or price. So go back to this management definition again. So to achieve goal, they should make it cheaper, cut the cost, or improve, increase quality, or decrease cost. Then we can achieve organizational goal or company's goal, like make more money. So to make more money, they should sell more, sell product more or service more, like that. To do that, they should make it cheaper, better, and then also faster. If a company is like a delivery system such as FedEx and UPS, like that, then if their price and service quality is the same, then maybe you will choose faster one. One delivery company take 5 days, but the other one take like 2 days. Then we may take choose faster one. So if a company can make it better, cheaper, or faster, then they can get achieve company's goal, sell more and make more money, make more higher profit. Okay, now let's define what is operations. Operations is a transformation process, and transformation process is using resources to convert inputs into some desired output. So transformation process means using input to something and make output, that is transformation process, and that is operations. There are 3 parts in operations: input, process itself, and output. The first part, input. Primary resources, materials, personnel, capital, and utilities. For example, automobile companies, maybe they need steel, rubber, plastic, and so on. So they are materials like raw materials and components and so on. And then personnel, manpower, labor, and the money, equipment, machine, facility, and so on. And others, external input and the market condition, they are secondary resources. Legal condition, economic condition, social condition, and technological condition, they are external input. And then market conditions such as competition, customer taste, what they want, what they need, and so on. And then product information, they are secondary input. So using primary resource or input and secondary resource or input, they do something. And operation process itself, physical process, location, exchange, storage, physiological and informational. Physical, manufacturing system, such as an automobile company, they make physical output. We will talk about output later. And location, transportation, trucking or airline, they change location. And the exchange, retailing stores such as Walmart and retail stores, exchange system, and storage, warehousing. Near Scranton, there are many warehouses for the companies, distribution, and the middle of distribution, the channel, they store, use the storage for the distribution. And physiological healthcare, clinic, and hospital, they are healthcare and the physiological system, and informational system, telecommunication, website, and so on. Output, there are two types of output, direct, indirect. In direct, two types again, product and services. Tangible output, then product, intangible output, then service. Go back to types of operation system process. Physical system, operations system process. Manufacturing, output is tangible, so physical manufacturing system is production system. And then others, location, exchange and storage, physiological, informational systems or process, their output is intangible, so they are service system. Physical manufacturing system is production system. Some reason question, exchange system, retail store. When we buy something, we pay, then we have something tangible. So they ask, why is not production system tangible output? We will talk about what is service later again. Then if it is service, then there is customer contact. If there is no customer contact, then it is even tangible things associated with that process. If there is no customer contact, customer and provider contact and interaction, then we say that is service. And then indirect output, waste. Maybe there is no waste like scrap and something remnant and so on. And then maybe there is no pollution and technological advance. No, when we do something, then maybe there is something experience from experience. We know how to do it faster and so on, and then we need a certain equipment, better equipment, knowledge. So operation system run, then absolutely there is direct primary output, and then indirect such as waste, pollution, and technological advance and so on. Okay, example of operations system. Hospital. Input, patient, medical doctor, nurse, and equipment and facility. And then the process itself, the input, and then process itself, healthcare, like operation and test something and so on, healthcare. And then output is cure, healthy individual. And restaurant, customer, may they have they are hungry, then go restaurant. So customer, input, and then food, chef, and table, personnel, and so on. They are input, and then cooking, serving, and then eating, process, and then output is satisfied customer. Maybe sometimes not satisfied customer, but anyway, eating and then full. So that is output, intangible output, intangible output. So they are service. Automobile, steel, engine part, component and equipment, tool, and so on. They are input. And then manufacturing. So that is like a assemble and so on. So there is no process. And then output is car. So output is not tangible. So production operation system. Airline, travelers, airplane, crew, and so on. Input, and then flying, moving, that is the process, and then output is change location or arrive to destination. So intangible output, service, system. And then college in the class. You and I, we are input. And then maybe this equipment like computer, desk, classroom, and so on, input. And then teaching and learning, study, that is the process. And then output may be knowledge, learning something, and then finally grade, hopefully good grade. Okay, now we can define what is operations and management. So operations management. Definitions, the set of activities that create value. Now you know what is value, quality over price. So to improve or create value, we should make it better or cheaper, or both make it better and cheaper too. in the form of goods and services, production, product, and service by transforming inputs into output. So this is operations management. And the design, operation, and improvement of the systems that create and deliver the firm's primary product and services. So improvement to make it better, cheaper, faster. The management of an organization's productive resources or its production and delivery system. So using a resource, delivery, or produce for better. We will talk about what is productivity later. And then this class, operations management class, the study of concepts, procedures, and technologies used by managers, administrators, and employees in the operation of our organization. Operation, input, process, and output. What kind of concepts or what kind of procedure, what kind of technology we will study. So how to make it faster, better, cheaper. So we will talk about how a company make it better, cheaper, and faster. That is in operations management class. Okay, chapter 2, operations strategy. Operations strategy, sometimes we can add this supply strategy, it doesn't matter. Okay, operations strategy or operations supply strategy, a definition such. Before we read this definition, I will add something. Just a moment. Change share screen. Okay, company's goal or mission. Certain companies' mission or goal is like being leader. Leader in the certain industry. So this can be goal. And then to achieve this goal, the company may use, actually this one, mission and goal was the Motorola's actual company's goal. And then to achieve this goal, Motorola used this plan, like make high quality cell phone product. So one time, Motorola was leader in the cell phone industry, but now Samsung is the #1 now. And then to achieve this plan, the Motorola company used total quality, TQM management, and JIT, just in time. We will talk about what is total quality management just in time later. And then to do that, they use such technology and so on. Okay, so this one is goal, company's goal or mission. To achieve this mission, the company used this strategy. By the way, strategy is kind of plan, how to get there, how to achieve the something. So this one is for the company corporate strategy. And then to support or achieve the corporate strategy, this one is operations strategy. And then those things are kind of tactic to achieve this operations strategy. So corporate-wide strategy, that is corporate strategy. This one is long-term strategy, and the operations strategy is like a mid-term or short-term strategy. Okay, go back to slide. Okay, here, setting broad policies and plans for using the resources of firm to best support the firm's long-term comparative strategy. This long-term comparative strategy is corporate strategy. So operations strategy is short-term or mid-term strategy to support corporate long-term strategy. And then specify how operations managers will achieve long-term goal or mission being a leader within the framework of the corporate strategy. So corporate strategy, long-term comparative or corporate strategy is kind of framework. Something not specific broad plan, such as make high quality product, and then specify how operations managers, so specific plan to achieve long-term goal and to support corporate long-term strategy. So operations strategy is short-term and mid-term plan to support long-term strategy, corporate strategy, and then achieve corporate goal or mission. Operations and comparative dimensions. Okay, to achieve goal, what kind of operations strategy they should use? Cost, make it cheaper. So if they can make it cheaper, then more customer come and buy. And quality, make it better. Make it higher quality product than others, then the company can sell more and then make more money, profit. And speed, faster. If a company can deliver faster than others, then sell more service, more product, and make more money and profit. Delivery reliability. Maybe this one is delivery quality. Sometimes we order and then receive broken or missing. Reliability is not good. So delivery reliability is kind of quality. So make it better, maybe sometimes faster. And then ability of coping with the change in demand technology and market condition. The condition, technology change rapidly change. Then if a company cannot move faster enough to handle that change, then they can survive. So they should move fast. So make it faster. Flexibility, this one is the same. To be flexible, like move fast, they should make it faster. So faster. And then support, kind of customer service. That is kind of quality. Maybe speed too, so make it better and faster. So to achieve comparative advantages, they should make it better, cheaper, and faster. Then they can have comparative advantage to the competitors and make it more, sell more product or service, and then achieve company score. Next one, order qualifiers and order winners. Before we go definition, I will ask something. I will delete them. Maybe I can use other page, but I delete first, and then okay. When we go that part, what is order qualifiers and order winners? Then usually I ask student this. I like to buy a television. I decide to buy 60-inch television, LED television. Then I ask student what considerations or what dimensions and what factors I should consider, look at. Then student replied today in class, student replied like this. Look at the price. Yeah, of course, price. And then picture quality. And what material. What kind of material? It's kind of vague, but like a durable material. And something feature, like a technology, feature, technology, and so on. So look at these things, then narrow down to kind of brand name. So Samsung and LG and Sony and so on like that. And then among those things, I chose Samsung television because of picture quality. So using those things, narrow down to multiple candidates, and then because of among those companies, because of this picture quality, choose Samsung. So final decision is Samsung television. Okay, let's go to slide. So those things like the price, picture quality, material, features, technology, and design, and so on. So using those dimensions, plural, then that is used to screen a product or service as a candidate for a purchase. So go back to this one. So they are price, picture quality, material, feature, technology, design, such. They are order qualifiers to screen those as a candidate. Okay, then go to, and then order winners or winners. Sometimes we choose the final product using multiple factors, price and something like that, then maybe plural. But in my case, singular. A dimension that differentiates the product or service of one form from another or others. So my case, picture quality is order winner. Show you again. So price, picture quality, materials, feature, technology, design, and so on, they are order qualifiers. Among them, this one, picture quality, because of this one, I chose Samsung. So this one, in this case, picture quality is order winner. Why we need order qualifiers and order winner? If we know customers, order qualifiers and order winner, we can make something customers like. So order qualifiers and order winner, they are customers' taste, what they like. So we know that those things, and then if we can make, then we can sell more. So order qualifiers and winner is important. And next, productivity. Productivity, a common measure of how well a country, industry, or business unit is using its resources. So kind of a measurement, how they do well. Productivity equals quantity of product or service produced divided by amount of resources used. Simply, we can say productivity is output over input. Numerator is output and input. Denominator is input. There are three types of productivity: partial measure productivity, multi-factor measure productivity, total measure productivity. Partial measure productivity, other name of this one is single factor measure productivity, because use single factor as input, such as labor, capital, material, certain material, and energy, then measure the productivity. So using single factor or partial factor, so we call this single factor measure productivity or partial measure productivity. If we use labor hour to measure productivity, we call this labor productivity. Capital productivity, like that. And multi-factor measure productivity using multi-factors such as labor, capital, energy, using multi-factors as input, and then output divided by multi-factor, that is multi-factor measure productivity. But usually when we say productivity, then total output divided by input. So total measure productivity or productivity. Somebody asks what is productivity? Then output over input, that is productivity. Okay, more output with the same input, productivity high. So try to improve productivity, then make more output using the same input, or same output using less input. Okay, that's all for chapter 1 and 2. Okay, see you next Monday.